This is going to be a Christmas lights in the snow video mostly, but I did put the battery maintainer on my Bel Air today, seeing it's snowing out. And they're predicting, I don't know, they keep changing it. They're saying 5 to 7 inches of snow, but it's been, the last time I took the Bel Air out was to the group of guys I get together with at Crispelli's. It's the third Thursday, I think, of the month. Anyway, it was a nice evening that October day, so I took the Bel Air. I'd changed the oil in it maybe the week or two before, so I only drove it twice in October. But anyway, I haven't started it since, and it's snowing today, so I figured, well, I'm not going to be going out in it anytime soon. So I decided to put the battery maintainer on, and it's been on for a good hour. And it's charging at 0.9 amps, but it says 40% charge level, and it's at 13. It was 12.2 volts when I first plugged it in, and that battery's like 8 years old. I think, all the battery's good. It's not that old. Well, it's beyond its life expectancy. So if I have to buy a new battery in the next year or two, I wouldn't be surprised. Though I've had good luck with batteries lasting in this car. I think one battery, it was like 16 years, and it just finally was getting to, like, the engine was turning slow, and I thought the oil had just gotten thick, and I changed the oil. It made no difference. Put a battery in it, made all the difference in the world. But anyway, we're getting snow, so this is going to be Christmas lights in the snow, and I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Just coming down real lightly. It's starting to accumulate on things, but anyway, we'll do a video with the snow. Got a banner for my garage door, as you can see, but we'll put the lights on in a little bit, and maybe tonight or tomorrow night, whenever, and get a little video of the lights in the snow. Yeah, it's really coming down. Sorry, the little red light was blinking in the window. I was videoing through the window, but yeah, the snow is awesome. I don't think it shows how hard it's coming down. It's coming down pretty good right now. It's 11 o'clock at night now, and I just decided to come out and get a little video of the lights in the snow for you guys. It's really beautiful out here, and it's snowing maybe a little less than an inch an hour. I'd say there's an inch. Right now they're saying 4 to 6. Some areas could get 7 inches of snow. But anyway, we're gonna get some video of the lights. You can hear my feet crunching in the snow. It's kind of a wet snow. It's 31 degrees Fahrenheit. That banner was from Scare Cartel. I think they're meant for 8-foot doors. It's like they squished it down and stretched it out for a 16-foot door, but it looks really nice. I like it. And I found these. I was scrounging around. I found those projectors. One's snowflakes and the other's red and green that you can see on the garage. I'll step up so the light turns on. You can see the snow coming down. There you go. Use all these old vintage lamps. Majority of them are the inside ceramic coated. I'll just kind of give you a little bit of an overview. The clear lights were from the lights from my mom and dad's house from when I was a kid, so they're probably 60s there, a lot of them. Snowman all illuminated. The candles my grandma got from Woolworth back in, they estimated around 1949, 1950. I remember them as a kid on my grandparents' porch. My dad says he remembered them as a kid too, so yeah, they're pretty old. We'll do some front lights too. There was one of the snowflakes, a blue one. Alright, let's go check the front lights out. Now you can kind of see my shadow and you can kind of see the snow a little bit more. Does the snow still show up in the spotlight? My neighbor's garage has lights on it, as you can see. Alright, let's go get the front ones. Start on the porch, the light that illuminates the steps up. The candles and the wreath. Let's see, there's a car going. Let's see if we can get the snow in the headlights. They're having a little bit of fun. Alright, anyway, yeah, we got the tree inside. Used to have that on my bench at work back in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, most everything I have is from estate sales. These are incandescent. Those are LED. I decided last year I had red and clear, and green and clear, and green and clear, and this year I did these all clear. Those are lights from my folks' house, so those lights are probably 55, 60 years old. And these I found in my stash. They're incandescent from an estate sale. They're new in the box, solid red, and I had 4 strings, and that's what I was looking for. And those are 4 strings LED, which I had 2 in that shrub and 2 in this shrub last year, with 2 of the clears in each shrub also. So all the clears are now there. So I just thought that looked nice with the red with the green Grinch tree in the front. And then these are all green and red with the little sparkling mini lights. Car just went by. I should have got the headlights again. Alright, we'll go out in front now and take a gander. Got some opaque blinkers on the Christmas tree in there too. There's one of those saucery bubblers. Anyway, there we go. Those look like they might be a little icy. See my neighbor's lights there. See my Grinch and stuff up in the dormer. I get a little snow tomorrow, maybe of snow blowing. I got my 1976 errands out and do a little clearing. I sold that Craftsman that I bought in the estate sale just a few days after having it finished, so we won't be doing any video on that machine. But anyway, we'll pick this video up tomorrow and we'll see how much snow we end up getting. Man, am I glad I came out and got the snow videos last night. The next morning it's about 34 or 5 degrees, so a lot of the snow is melted. And on the grass we got about 2 or 3 inches. On the driveway maybe an inch. Anyway, I'm going to take the shovel and clean the drive up, and then I'll make a little more video. You can see my thing on the garage door there. Alright, let me clean up the mess. I'm not going to video doing that. There we go. The mess is cleaned up. We had about 3 inches, I'm going to guess, of really wet snow, and it was, like I say, melted down to about an inch on the cement. But the rest, yeah, and the road's pretty much all clear, just wet. But anyway, thought I'd just make a little video. I'm glad I recorded the Christmas lights, got my rugged up and came out in the cold wind and snow. It's supposed to get 30, 40 mile an hour wind gusts today. There's still a lot of leaves on the trees, on the oaks anyway, just the oaks. And so I got things to do. I got lots of projects in here, and I'm going to start now that all the leaves are kind of through cleaning leaves, because once it snows, and the city's this next week is the last to clean the streets of the piles of leaves, which are going to be an absolute disaster after the snow everywhere. But anyway, I'm going to work on this. I got, like I say, got plenty of projects. I want to get this on Marketplace. I'm going to work on that a little bit today, weld up a couple cracks in it. Look at why the recoil rope feeds out, why it's running. If I pull it out a little bit, it stops feeding out, but I don't know. We'll take a look at that. And I got to work on that, and I want to start on the gas tank of this now. Now that I'll have some time, I want to get this bike finished up. So anyway, I'm going to end the video here. You got to see some of the lights in the snow at least. So if you like the video, definitely hit that thumbs up icon. It helps me out. If you like my channel, that 348 engine icon that powers my Bel Air down the road, that'll help you subscribe. And thank you for taking the time to watch my video.